The Art of Saying No, a Stoic Guide to Setting Boundaries. Setting boundaries is crucial in our fast-paced world, and mastering the art of saying no is one of the most empowering skills we can learn. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when demands for our time, attention, and energy are endless. Stoic philosophy provides us with a timeless toolkit for developing self-discipline, prioritizing what truly matters, and gracefully but firmly declining the rest. Understanding the Stoic value of no. The Stoics, particularly thinkers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, believed that our happiness depends on living according to reason, focusing on what is within our control, and letting go of external expectations. In their view, the ability to say no isn't about pushing people away or isolating oneself, but about creating space for meaningful choices. By saying no to distractions and things that don't align with our values, we cultivate a life that aligns more closely with our purpose. In modern terms, we'd call this boundary setting. Boundaries help us protect our energy and manage our lives intentionally. By saying no mindfully, we can establish our own limits, preserve mental clarity, and live authentically. The psychology of saying no. Many people struggle to say no because of a desire to please others, a fear of rejection, or simply feeling guilty. However, constantly agreeing to others' requests can lead to burnout, stress, and resentment. Understanding that no is not a rejection of the person, but rather a prioritization of our time and mental well-being can change the way we approach decisions. Stoicism teaches that our focus should remain on what we can control, our choices and responses, not on others' reactions. Practical Stoic strategies for saying no. Identify your core values. Marcus Aurelius wrote about examining our own purpose and values. Understanding what's truly important to you, whether it's family, health, personal growth, or creativity, gives you a clear sense of what to prioritize. When you are clear on your values, it becomes easier to recognize requests that align with them and those that don't. Practice self-reflection. The Stoics believed in regular self-reflection, often journaling to gain clarity. Practicing self-reflection helps you better understand where your time and energy should go. Regular introspection also fosters a deeper connection to your goals, making it easier to reject distractions. Use clear and concise language. One of the keys to saying no effectively is clarity. When you make a decision, be concise and don't over-explain. Seneca would remind us that simplicity is often the best way to maintain inner peace. A simple "I'm unable to commit to that" is more effective than a long-winded excuse. Clear communication respects both your time and the other person's. Separate wants from needs. Stoic philosophy emphasizes understanding the difference between wants and needs. In many cases, we feel obligated to say yes out of social pressure rather than genuine necessity. Train yourself to recognize these differences and align your responses accordingly. Anticipate pushback. Not everyone will be happy with your boundaries. However, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and responses. Practice staying calm, assertive, and polite when someone challenges your decision. You can acknowledge their perspective without feeling pressure to change yours. Remember the purpose of saying no. Remind yourself that every no is an opportunity to say yes to something that truly matters to you. By turning down commitments that don't serve you, you're creating space for those that do. The Stoics would call this a virtuous decision, as it aligns with living according to your values. Saying no in professional and personal life. In the workplace. In today's professional world, people are often encouraged to take on extra tasks, say yes to overtime, or accept responsibilities that go beyond their job description. While occasional teamwork is important, consistently saying yes out of fear or obligation can lead to burnout and lower job satisfaction. Seneca famously said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Learning to set boundaries at work is essential for maintaining focus, productivity, and peace of mind. In personal relationships, setting boundaries with loved ones is often more challenging, but equally important. Friends and family may have expectations or requests that conflict with your own needs or values. Saying no respectfully and confidently allows you to cultivate healthier, more balanced relationships. By protecting your time and emotional resources, you're better able to show up genuinely and fully for those you care about. The consequences of overcommitting. Stoics believe that overextending ourselves is a distraction from the true purpose of life. Seneca's essays often discuss the consequences of stretching oneself too thin and the importance of living deliberately. When we say yes too often, we sacrifice our own needs, and it becomes difficult to pursue things that matter. Eventually, overcommitting may erode self-respect, lead to stress-related health issues, and result in feeling less connected to our own values. Letting go of guilt. A common struggle people face when saying no is feeling guilty. Stoicism offers a way to manage this by reminding us that we're responsible for our own lives, not for others' expectations. The more we align our decisions with our inner values, the more at peace we'll feel, even if others don't fully understand. Saying no is an act of self-respect, and over time, those around you will come to respect your boundaries as well. Making no a habit. Practice assertive self-expression. Self-respect and assertive communication go hand in hand. When we assertively communicate our limits, we reinforce our values and establish a habit of boundary setting. Celebrate small wins. Every no you say in alignment with your values is a small victory. Recognize and celebrate each step towards setting healthier boundaries as they strengthen your resolve. Develop a clear decision-making process. Before making a commitment, consider the following. Does this align with my values? Does this serve my purpose? Will this add to my life or distract from it? This type of reflection becomes easier with practice, and over time, saying no will feel more natural. Reflect on the benefits of each no. Instead of focusing on what you're rejecting, consider what you're gaining. More time, energy, and freedom for pursuits that matter to you. The clarity and peace you gain from setting boundaries are rewards that reinforce the habit. Closing thoughts. The Stoic art of saying no is ultimately about creating a life that reflects your principles and protects your mental clarity. When we practice saying no mindfully, we're not shutting doors, we're choosing the ones that truly matter. By setting boundaries that protect our time and mental well-being, we're better able to pursue a life of purpose and balance. Stoicism's timeless principles remind us that every no is a path towards self-respect, peace, and fulfillment. If you enjoyed this video and want to know more about Stoicism, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for updates.